Hello everyone, this is Fun So Good Fun, and welcome back to another video on the channel. We will have some quarterly readings taking place here, as opposed to just being on the blog. So, we're jumping straight into it with what it's going to be like in the first quarter of 23 for 17. And we're going to top off the reading, so to say, with will there be any solos? Will there be any solo music coming? So I'm gonna pull live on the mic, and then everything else will be pulled off the mic. So, all right. So the answer is the Nine of Swords, and even on the bottom of the deck is the Hangman and the Ace of Wands. Speaking of, likely not during this quarter, but maybe, of course, we have the rest of the year. It seems like somebody, if they had anything going or wanted to do so, they decided to push it back, or it has not happened yet. So, as I said earlier, we are going to wrap this up and move into what the real tea is for this quarter. So, if you don't know, if you haven't been to any of these videos on the channel, I'm just going to read you all the cards, and then I tell you what the heck they mean. So, jumping straight into it, pile 1 is the Nine of Swords, the Moon, the Four of Wands, the Eight of Cups, pile 2, Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, the Seven of Wands reverse, pile 3 is the Sun reverse, the Nine of Swords, again, Six of Cups, overall bottom of the Tower, Queen of Pentacles, just the Six of Swords, Judgment, Five of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Strength. So I'm going to tell you right now, something weird is probably going to go on or will have occurred at some point in this quarter. So we know 17 re-signed their contracts, but it seems like there's somebody here who is deciding or is still really debating strongly if they want to stay or go for some reason. I'm gonna call out some potential names because that's really how I do it whenever I write the posts. And for those who don't know, I'm just gonna be blunt with you. It is what it is, and you know, tarot is a forecast or a prediction, and I might not even have it right. So straight up, it could be part of Child Line. Specifically, June is kind of on my mind here. It seems like he's really given it some thought and was confused at first, but might have realized that, you know, there might be something else that he wants to do. Or this just could mean is that there is some people who are thinking about going to renegotiate their contract as it is, if possible, for some reason under the company. It's kind of weird and it's shaking things up. Dare I say 17, I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it quite yet at this moment. If they had any plans for a comeback, I'll pull for that at the end of the reading. But it seems like they don't really have too much going on other than members really kind of working on their solo activities. In terms of a collective comeback, it seems like there might not be anything coming, but like I said, I'll pull at the end of the reading. Moving forward, I can say specifically Vernon, some of hip hop line, rap line, their rap line, dadgummit, whatever, is probably going to be forming some new bonds. I can call out the name specifically Vernon. I can see I don't know if he would even be into hosting or joining some sort of show affairs or showing his face in a digital space in video form to go and, you know, maybe do some other press just for fun, not necessarily just for promotions. Is that he might have some very flirty banter with whoever could be involved with these other activities that he plans to get into, or this could be the rap line as a whole. There's going to be a lot of flirty, fun energy here, and it seems like I can say, yet again, calling out Vernon specifically, is he's going to be showing the world a bit more of his face. He's going to be showing more of his personality, opening up a bit more, and I feels like it makes sense if he has any Scorpio in his chart, or honestly any other placements with air and water. It just seems like finally, after long enough of waiting around to be established, he is feeling safe enough to kind of share just a little bit more, whereas he was maybe had no interest or didn't feel safe enough to do so because he just didn't care for it. It's kind of weird here because I don't really see too much going on for the group as a collective. It seems that we could see some things where they're coming together and working on some sort of thing. So I mean, then again, I don't know if they halted any sort of filming for Going 17, but I can see maybe, let's say for example, they're still filming Going 17, Go Say, they decide to maybe go back to some of the old ideas that they did and rehashing them, or doing some of the old challenges that they did back whenever on their debut survival show Going 17 type of vibe. I can see something like that being a little bit present. For some of the members, it might actually bring up some feelings of dread and nostalgia at the same time. It just seems like there's something here that's going to kind of refresh and check and see if all of the bonds, all of the strings are held together or tied together the same way they were before, or if they've been strengthened, reinforced, and etc. Overall here, like I said, is I can see something strange going on with their company, but specifically also involving 17. There's just something weird surrounding them. I don't know if I would say there's any sort of infighting, but it seems like there could be an us versus them type of situation coming up, where, you know, maybe a chunk of the group feels this way and a chunk of the group feels that way, and things maybe at this moment have not been decided yet, but will be decided on soon, bringing in the judgment card. I just don't really know how to place it, so I think I might pull for a clarification, and then we will address yet again, will we be seeing a full group comeback this quarter? However, I highly doubt it. So the answer is actually maybe, but more likely yes. 8 of Wands, there could be a comeback coming. However, it seems like it could have been something that it's almost kind of giving how, let's say for example, one works in an office and, you know, the big boss is coming, so you have to prepare something to show the big boss, so they kind of have to throw something together, and even though they might not love it or feel like it's their best work, they still feel like they have something to show for whatever progress report, something like that, for evaluating purposes. So with that 7 of Pentacles speaking out, I can just tell you already, I don't know if Woozy had a part in producing every single song on this sort of, you know, thing. Obviously he does, but you know what I mean? It's like, it's giving that he might not be satisfied with his work. The dancers ain't really gonna be satisfied with what they kind of had to throw together, because it might even just feel like it was old times. So of course I'm off the mic going to pull for the tower that was present there, and what the heck could be going on or surrounding them, and if it has to do with the company or not, etc, etc. Okay, so like I said, what I was trying to pin down is, yes, the tower energy had to do with the company, and yes, it will be directly affecting 17 as a group. 5 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, the World. Also for those cards for the both affirming yes is the 8 of Wands and the Star. Overall bottom, the 8 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Something is going to be shaking up. It seems like, I don't know if it's because of growth purposes or money, or something is not being pulled in where it's supposed to be. And I don't know if it's necessarily Pledis itself. Maybe it could be like their parent company, the head of the umbrella hive, that is applying this pressure to them. But it's going to be changing things. Somebody could be leaving, or things could be rearranged, and it's not going to be good. I can, dare I say, see that 17 might be arranging some sort of last minute tour or performance or something to put on to try to generate some revenue, to see if, I guess, they still have that firepower, which they do. But it's weird here. I don't really know how to describe it other than it's giving that somebody who doesn't, but I don't know if it's because they don't believe in them, but it's kind of giving like they're almost tone deaf to the idea that 17 is a fucking powerhouse. They don't make billions of dollars, but they make millions. They make millions. So I don't see what the problem is, which is very weird. So I don't know. We'll see if this actualizes itself and or plays out. But if it does, you know, you heard it here first. So other than that, guys, I'll leave you with this. Drop me a comment, drop me a like, run over to the blog, show some love if you would like to do so. and subscribe for more videos. If you can't get down with the get down, don't get down with Flim's annual.